All right, welcome to the deep dive. This is the show where we take a stack of sources and try to make you the most informed person in the room.
And today we are talking about a very specific solution to a very big problem.
A huge problem. We're looking at getting clean, professional audio over, frankly, impossible distances. We're doing a deep dive into the Thor broadcast F-4A-RCA-TxRx kit.
Yeah, and that headache, for anyone who's ever worked live sound, it's not just the signal dropping out, it's the cost and the sheer weight of copper cable.
Oh, the weight.
And you're always fighting that electrical hum. This device is all about moving that line-level audio, that's your high-quality signal, completely off of copper.
Okay, so let's break this down. The F-4A-RCA-TxRx, it's essentially a 4-channel audio link.
Right.
You feed 4 RCA audio lines into a transmitter,
Right.
converts them to light, sends them over a fiber optic cable, and then a receiver at the other end turns it all back into audio. It's sold as a pair.
Exactly. But the fascinating thing here is the quality jump. You're not just, sending an analog signal down a better wire. It's converting it to 24-bit digitally encoded audio.
And that's the key for broadcast quality, right?
It's everything. That digital stream holds on to every little detail. Copper cables over long distances, they can sort of smear the sound. With this, it's perfectly crisp.
So we've got the quality locked down.
Yeah.
But how far are we talking? What's the range on this light show?
The ranges are, they're very real world. You can go up to 2 kilometers using multi-mode fiber. But if you plug this into single-mode fiber, that range jumps to 20 kilometers.
20 kilometers. Wow. Okay, so why the two options? Why wouldn't you just always go for the 20 kilometers?
It's really about cost and the job itself. Multi-mode fiber is, a bit cheaper and easier to work with for temporary setups. Think like a rental house for a concert.
Got it.
Single mode is for your permanent installs. A stadium, a big university campus, somewhere you need that marathon distance and you're only setting it up once.
And here's the part that I think the installation crew will love. By switching to fiber, you basically eliminate all noise floor issues.
All of them.
Power lines, radio transmitters, none of it can touch the signal once it's encoded as light.
Exactly. And the design of the box itself really reflects that focus on, real-world use. It's completely plug and play.
So no software, no menus to dig through.
Nothing. You just plug it in. There are little LED lights on the front that go green, and you just, you have power and a solid fiber link. It's that simple.
That's a huge deal when you're setting up under pressure.
Yeah.
Now, what about the physical size? You see pictures and it looks pretty small.
It is. The standalone box is about 104 millimeters square. I mean, it's tiny. You can tuck it into a stage box or a mobile rack, no problem. Though they do make 1RU rag mount versions if you need one.
And the sources also mentioned that it's TA compliant. For those who don't know, what does that actually mean?
So TAA, the Trade Agreements Act, that's a big deal for government and institutional buyers. It means it's approved for use in, say, military facilities, government buildings, or even massive publicly funded stadiums. It's a stamp of quality.
Okay, so that really speaks to the intended user. This isn't just for, a home studio.
Not at all. This is for massive venues, theme parks, broadcast studios, concert halls, anywhere you need reliable audio over a very long distance.
And let's just quickly hit the audio specs for the engineers listening. We're talking a frequency response of 10 hertz all the way up to 29 kilohertz.
Yeah, so you're capturing everything from the deepest subbass up to frequencies well beyond human hearing. And the signal-to-noise ratio is over 70 dB, very solid.
And this 4-channel unit is just one part of a bigger family, isn't it?
That's right. They make these in 2, 8, 16, even 32 channel versions. So you can really scale the solution to whatever the job needs. And they also have versions with different connectors.
So the big takeaway here for you is that the F-4A-RCA-TxRx is a super reliable digital highway for your audio. It just gets around all those old limitations of copper. The noise, the weight, the distance effortlessly.
Which leaves us with a really interesting question for you to think about. Given that they make a nearly identical unit, the F-4A-XLR-TxRx, that swaps these consumer-style RCA plugs for professional locking XLR connectors, what does that tell you? It tells you that even when you have perfect digital transmission, that final physical connection, RCA versus XLR, is still the ultimate decider. It reflects the budget, the environment, and just how durable a solution needs to be for any given job.